Power to the people. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like Do-Rag Doom and the do-rags that came in.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
You mad about the mask, brother? You mad about me wearing the mask? I told you we dooming, man. Tell your mother to take her ugly face off in the morning. All right? Tell your moms that. You feel me? Talking dirty. Tell your nasty mother to suck on your nasty father. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, beloved John Williams. Tell that punk to go sit down, man. He's a clown. Don't need him in here. You know what I'm saying? What up, though? What up, though, man? Y'all see the picture, the thumbnail? MF Doom, AIP. He came through, man. You heard me? That's that good sage. Good sage. You know what I'm saying? What up? I see you. I see you. I see you. I don't know. I don't know. I just like wearing the mask. I don't know. Feel me? I love it.
Bluetooth connected.
I love it. That's why. You know what I mean? Carson was good. Peace and love to everybody that came in. I see you out there, Carson. Thank you, man. You know what I mean? I see you. You feel me? Thank you for supporting me, man, with the $, HAMP Mafia, and the Cash Apps. Taking care of business. Appreciate you, man. Word up. Y'all know who y'all love. I don't come out here begging unless it's a problem, right? So we came out, we had a problem, they fixed it. Everybody outside. Thank you for the time. Thank you. You're welcome, man. Okay. He live in New Jersey. I live in Brooklyn. Jersey and Brooklyn is his family. What up to the peoples in Brooklyn and Jersey, you heard? We love them out there. Word up. Free surf, you heard? Free the wave. Gotta free the wave out there, man. Y'all was talking to people today. It's all good. What's up, y'all? Nice Saturday morning. Be hustling. We came outside to see what's up with the people. Big up the MS, man. Get well. My man said he's down too. So a lot of people got down. I don't know, man. This stuff is real, man. Word. I think the worst month of the year for me, man. And everybody have these days too. I'm saying, sorry I have to go because I'm going to the pool. All right, you be good, you be safe. Make sure you wear all your life preservers. And please don't play around. Okay? Don't play around out there. You hear me? Don't play around with nothing out there. Just go do your little swimming, get in the water, and get out. No horse playing. No horse playing. Just go swimming. When I used to go swimming, me and my friends used to just have missions. Like we'd throw stuff in the water, like a watch, a waterproof watch. And we'd be like, yo, we gotta go detonate the bomb. And we all run down in the water. Nathan could do what's up. God do. So we'd act like we Navy SEAL teams, diving in the water, sitting on the floats, jump, you know what I'm saying? That was fun. Imagination. People just going to the pool, looking at girls. I don't know. Me, I go there for imagination. Have fun. You have fun. And we just sit back and we, imagining if we were in some type of mission. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Yami. Yeah, it's $ HAMP Mafia. All right, you be good, man. Make sure you. Yeah, I don't know. Just be safe and have fun. You know what I mean? All right, so we out of the trenches with that. We got 600 people. Tank, what up, man? I appreciate you, man. Whoever Tank is, man. Salute the Tank. Helping out the foundation. For helping us sponsor this foundation for MF Doom. Big up to the beloved Tank. Yeah, we just sitting here. What today's show? Yeah, the remains. He remains undefeated. That's all I know, man. So we just gonna build around that. We're gonna imaginate around that. You feel me? We're gonna imaginate around that. 500 people is jumping around. That's good. I like the vibe so far. Everybody outside on a nice Saturday, smoking sage. Feel me? Yeah. Yeah, we working. Nah, that's not what we want. What's up? That's not what we're looking for. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Trying to find him. But yo, let me tell my man something too, man. Hey, yo, what's his name? The talented Charles Hamilton, Mr. Charles Hamilton, Mr. whatever his name is, Charles Hamilton. And yo, son, you gotta do better, man. You gotta do better than that, man. I'll be watching you. You be acting like, stay off the meds, B. You don't need that stuff, man. You don't need that stuff, man. You the talented, and I understand that you went through a lot, Charles Hamilton. I understand you went through a lot in your life. Childhood star and all that, but you ain't gotta look like this, man. Coming on the show, smoking Marlboros, looking very, very, very abstract, B. You know what I'm saying? Telling people that you got to be, just rhyme. Do it live. Stop telling the people. I've been listening to the songs. I ain't gonna lie, man. They subpar, all right. You know what I mean? They not all as bad, but some of them I heard need work. And it starts with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm older than you, younger than me. So I'm pretty sure you got more outlets. But son, you looking real terrible out here, man. And I'm a friend to tell you that. See, people in the chat don't have pages. You know what I'm saying? They don't have channels. But Doom TV, we love you though, man. You heard? But you looking bad out there, Charles Hamilton. Mr. Talented Charles Hamilton, whatever his name is. Charles Hamilton. You looking terrible, B. You gotta get your mind together, man. Get out of that damn medication, man. Word, you look terrible. Word. What up? You look terrible when I looked at your show. You know, wrap your hair up or something. You coming on the shaggy clothes. You look bad, B. So we gotta tighten you up by telling you that you look bad so you can step up, man. Because that's not how Charles Hamilton looked. We used to know Charles Hamilton running around with headphones. He's making songs. And now he's sitting there. He look discombobulated. Y'all don't see him. Y'all don't tell him. Y'all don't got no sayings for him. That's not how it's supposed to be, man. Charles Hamilton, stay off the meds, man. You look bugged, B. You look real tweaked up, man. You look like a Kings County patient or something, man. You looking there, you sounding all lethargic. You know what I'm saying? You playing outdated beats or something. You playing around with old flows. Trying to be abstract with the lyrics. It's corny, man. Days. You know what I'm saying? What up? I remember you back in the days when you first shouted me out. You knew who I was. I think I started meeting you on my last page. You know what I mean? That dude is wilding, man. Every time I see his show, he look spaced out. And I'm like, yo, that's son. Stay off the meds, man. Straight up and down. Stay off the medication. You ain't got nothing wrong with you, man. Unless you getting a check and you ain't telling nobody. You know what I'm saying? Charles Hamilton, I had to come say it. I ain't gonna let you sit out because you shouldn't be at 1,000 subscribers like that. You know what I mean? You should be up heavier than how you are. You know what I mean? But somewhere down the line, man, you got people just probably watching you and they just like, yo, that dude gonna crash out. I watched it. Go watch the Mr. Talented Charles Hamilton. Tell me what y'all think about him. He's crazy. He's going crazy over there, man. Charles Hamilton going crazy, B. He's wilding over there. And nobody ain't telling him nothing. All his friends, whoever he's hanging out with, they don't say nothing. Nah. No. They left him out to dry. That's what they did to him. Make him look like that on television and YouTube. I watched all his thing on YouTube, man. He's very disgusting. He's very disgusting. I don't know how he lived. He on meds and stuff, man. You gotta pray for Charles Hamilton, dude. Maybe that's what it is. You gotta pray for him. You gotta pray for Charles Hamilton. He's wild. He's wild. He don't know if he wants Sonic the Hedgehog. You know what I'm saying? He's wilding out there. I'm talking about him because I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him to be talking about him, but for what I've seen, I could say something because that's not what I'm used to seeing from him. You know what I'm saying? He was fly. I think he's from the streets of Harlem. A lot of people turned their back on him. I don't know. Feel me? His friends broke out. Once the money go, friends go. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't tell nobody about the bread. I told him, we been knew about that. We just say we getting the bread. What up? We just say we getting the money. But we ain't doing that. You get big, don't tell nobody. Just let it blow up. They be like, oh, snap, something blew up. You must got, I ain't got no money. Broke. Yeah, we broke. Because when you go, see, maybe that's a tactic to go out like that, but you ain't got to go out like that. You ain't got to go out like that, son. Facts. You ain't got to go out like that, Charles Hamilton. And I heard you. You know what I'm saying? You want to get back? I don't have a problem. I battle you. Word up. We can go abstract rhyme for abstract rhymes just to get you back. What up? Talk about the talented Mr. Charles Hamilton. Feel me? Trying to bring him back. You know what I mean? Trying to bring him back. Share the live. Let them know we outside, man. You feel me? Only thing I give him credit greatly is that he make his own beats. But he looking mad weird out here, man. And nobody ain't telling him that. That's what I'm mad at. Y'all not telling Hamilton that he need to straighten up. Now, I ain't got to put his thumbnail up there and make it all personal. You can say it like this and it'll carry on. You feel me? Charles Hamilton, you looking weird out here, man. You feel me? And the Papoose thing with his wife, y'all looking weird. Any and everybody airing things out now on the internet, you weird. You weird. So instead of coming out with an agenda. It seems like some beef's gonna stay beefs. It seems like people working on their own way. I think they all know each other now. I'm starting to believe that everybody know each other. This is one big YouTube cesspool, man. You feel me? Everybody know everybody. Business. Because you put it out there. People getting flagged and tagged. It's deep. I told you, mind your business. I told you 1,000 times, work on your own program. Stop stealing thumbnails of people. And then you don't got really nothing good to say to the people. You just be trying to bad rap them. So some of these people call YouTube and say, hey, knock them off. I'd be like, oh, snap, it's real. And you're not even monetized. So going up against you, you corny. You corny. You know what I'm saying? You had some monetization, then we could run around and get busy. You feel me? You could run around and get busy. Make some content and both get paid. But I ain't gonna be, because I want you to get money too. I'm gonna keep it real. I want you to get some money too. Super glue fact. I wouldn't want you to be without no bread. So I would definitely say, yo, put him in the foul. You feel me? Put him in the foul. He getting some bread with us. So we gonna have to just, you know what I mean? Be like, yo, let's do it like this, man. Let's do it like this. What do we got to say? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for right now, we both getting bread. So let's have fun. You know what I mean? So let's do it, Charles Hamilton. You got the power, right? You got more beat selections. You got more rhymes. We got to bring you back outside, man. Because we can't find you. You somewhere hiding. You'll do 4 days sleeping. You tell us this every time we watch you. You told us yesterday. I said, oh, that explains why he looked like that. He said, yo, I take meds. Why would you yell that out like that? I kind of knew you was on something because you was lethargic. Walking around, pacing around. You don't understand the live. You can't engage properly. You always look tired. You look sleepy. You know what I'm saying? You look dehydrated too. Stay hydrated though. Feel me? Super glue fact, man. Smoking them long cigarettes like you crazy. I'd be like, look at this guy. But that's enough for him. Just get your situation together. Charles Hamilton. Straighten up, man. We need you. How about that? We need you. See, you thinking nobody needs you out here. You are part of hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? I was inspired by listening to a couple of songs of yours in the back in the days, and it was kind of tight. It was kind of decent. Still is, but it sound like it ain't no life over there. You know what I mean? You get the numbers, but it's slow. And then you engage with people that don't even got a page. You look at the people like, oh, I think I seen Tim. I seen Tim. But you talk to all the trolls, all the comments, and I'll be like, look at this guy. Wow. He yelled out Doom TV like one time. He said that. We looked at it. I thought he went to check us out. Then I took the thumbnail, slapped it up, like you smoking the crack, B. I don't understand you, Charles. For real. I don't understand you, Charles. Word. Hey, yo, J Hood. You on to something. I think you could take Jim Jones. I think you could take Jim Jones. I think you could do it, J Hood. I believe you. Because you came from that era. You know what I'm saying? Besides the rest of the crew people, you are right, man. I think you should take up the challenge, J Hood, and go battle Jim Jones. Now, only about it, you gotta have some fly music, man. You know what I mean? So I would want you to go out there and get busy. You feel me? So go up there and challenge Jim Jones, man. Get that bread. Big up to J Hood, man. You heard? He the only one that took the challenge. But Jim Jones said anybody out of his old era of rap, he gonna smoke him. He ain't talking about me. Jim Jones, no, I'll smoke him anytime, any day. You know what I'm saying? I ran up against them niggas back in the days. You feel me? Early 2000 when they was making mixtapes and all that. I ran across them. They know who I am when I was out there MCing. They know. I was like, yo, I'm Colada, the MC. Before I was doing TV, you know what I'm saying? He's like, where? I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Caught him at one of them little bodega spots. I had about 48 bars that day. Word up. Mm-hmm. I shot like 48 bars at them niggas. There's 3 of them niggas. They was standing real, getting coats and jackets or something. Then went to the deli. I was still out there. I was walking around. I said, yo, who these flashy niggas walking around flashy with all the basketball emblems on the clothing? I said, oh, that's them dudes from the mixtape. That's all I said. That's them dudes from the mixtape. I ain't say that that's Cam, Jim Jones, Jewel. I said, that's them dudes from the mixtape. So nigga was like, yeah, what up? I was like, what up, man? Get some bars. Before they even yelled out, they don't do that. Me and my man already dropped some bars. And we was in sync, too. We was in motion with it. Like, yo, 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 yo. You know what I mean? Word up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt. Salute, salute. So we know about that. So Joe J Hood, get out there, man. Drop a diss track on Jim Jones. Let's get this started, man. You heard? We need that fire out here in these streets, man. You know what I mean? Let's get it started. So Jim Jones versus J Hood. You know what I'm saying? That should be good. They both in the same age. You know what I'm saying? I think they both pushing 48, 49. You know what I mean? I got them by a year. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I told I was around. They was pushing their pen back in the days. I just went to jail. You know what I mean? I've been heard of them niggas pushing their pen. I even went to Queensbridge, but Queensbridge was too big back then. Like, projects is really big. So I tried to go on all sides, look for rappers back then when I was working for the church. You know what I'm saying? I used to go off my lunch break, go right across the street to the projects, and I'll stand there, and I'll look for anybody that's MC'd. I'll like, yo, let me get a rhyme in. They're like, yo, you rhyme? I'll be like, yeah. Let me hear something. I'll be like, boom, 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 get busy. You know what I mean? Who you? And I feel like, yo, I'm from Brownsville. I work across the street. They're like, word? I'm like, yeah. Like, what's your name? I'm like, yo, my name is Kalada. You know what I'm saying? This is that work. That's what this is. It's Doom TV. You feel me? That's what this is. That's what this is. Long live MF Doom. I'm HAMP Doom. I'm the supervillain of YouTube. That's who I am. MF Doom is the rap villain. He's the supervillain of the rap world. Here, I'm the supervillain of YouTube. That'll rap disrespect niggas out here, you heard? You need the Thundercats. You're gonna need Silverhawks. You're gonna need a whole bunch of those people to come get. Feel me? I appreciate you, Roper Bear. That's who I am. I'm just a super villain of YouTube, having fun. You know what I'm saying? Bringing some life to the John. You know what I mean? That's what this whole thing is. Battle rap disrespect on the level of imagination. We don't know none of these people. But we do talk dirty, you feel me? So if you talking dirty, I talk dirty. You know what I'm saying? Talk dirty, baby. I like to talk dirty. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's all we understand is that. Coming from out of the town we came from. Feel me? He said, you got encouraging words. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Nah, I'm not. I'm the protege. I'm not MF Doom. I'm his protege. You understand? I'm the proganic apprentice of MF Doom. That's who I am. I'm just a proganic apprentice of MF Doom. I'm not MF Doom. MF Doom gave me the power to initiate the mask. He told me I could wear the mask. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I smoke sage. I don't play with no vape. But let me answer my main question, Roper Bear. How to deal with stressful and worries. Well, Roper Bear, if you still there, put a number 1 in the chat so I can answer your question. Because the only way I could answer this question is tell you my experience that I'm going through right now. And it's been 2 weeks. So, okay. Number 1, you know what I'm saying? You have to take in consideration that things like this will happen. You understand? And big up Atlanta, I appreciate you. Vinyl Massacre, salute, man. Stay tapped in. And I lost my animal, right? My best friend. So this is a prime example on how I deal with worries and stress. So I unroutine the routine that I used to have. Because that was some of the worries. Well, I got to do this, I got to make sure of this, I got to make sure of that. So that was the worry. So I unraveled the routine to a new routine. You understand? I still keep the antics on memory, but don't lose the sanity. So I try to work on the memory. You know what I'm saying? And it'll possibly be better for you because it can help out what you're saying. I'll put a little bit more on for you. You know what I'm saying? And you have to remember what you like to do best. Can't stop that. I took a few days off. You know what I mean? That's called being selfish. You know what I mean? Roper Bear. So I dealt with all that by playing back on YouTube, which I was doing, and staying in a different routine. Even though I get up early, more early. Even though I go to bed more early. So what I do is I try to watch movies. You know what I mean? Old classic movies. And stay writing. And staying out of why this has to happen. You know what I'm saying? Why that had to happen. So learn to be cynical is what I'm saying. Like, why it happened. We gotta keep the thing going though, because it's like you ain't learned nothing from swim class, but we gotta go in the water if something happened. And if you acting stupid, you know what I mean, I might have to leave you. Like, yo, he didn't pay attention to the swim class. He started panicking. Next thing you know, he tried to drown all of us. So what we do, knock him out and try to get him to shore. Basically, feel me? Or if he panicked on his own and he fell out, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I was just answering my man question pertaining to stressful and worries of life. Because they all come hand in hand. But you got to know how to unroutine it in order to continue to keep going forward. Because it's a routine to keep having these problems. So if you unroutine it, maybe you can have a better, exuberant life without worries. That's my opinion. It worked for me. It worked for me. I was down and out. I had good people kept me up. They called me. They texted me. They even donated. All that helped and build up the morale, because the morale get broken. So you got to build back the morale with a different routine. That's all I'm saying. Stay away from people, places, and things sometimes help out too. Talk to people that want to talk to you and keep it solid. That's the best way I could go at it. You know what I mean? That's the best way I can answer worries and stressful. Because we human. You're not going to go through the life without having these situations. But how to deal with it, to alleviate it, so it don't put too much pain, you got to unroutine it, man. Like, I ain't going back to an area because that's the area of the routine. But I'm at a spot where the routine was brand new, but it ain't that bad because it's different cuts to make a run at. You feel where I'm coming from? So that's like me walking where I'm walking with my man. Don't want to go there because we had a routine. So I stay somewhere where the routine is different, but still memory. You feel me? Because where I was at with the routine, it was just bland. It was 4 blocks up, 4 blocks down. He said, change the routine, copy what you're saying. Hey, man, I wish you and your prosperous a wonderful day. Stay real on the subscribers. Stay on that subscribers journey. Well, as long as you come through, group up there, you come through, man, you'll be a Doom mic with us. So I appreciate you. Okay, so let me give you some more work, like we always do. But this was part of the routine. You feel me? This was part of the routine. Is it loud?
Summertime Butch.
They pushing something else. I thought it was, that's something else. That's something else. We gotta hit the table.
Claim your free 30-day trial of Walmart Plus and get a jump on some.
They're telling you, see, they doing a whole bunch of Walmart Plus. Did he tape all that? Is that part of the beat? Nah, we going right back to what we remember that he had out there before. What's up, y'all? I'm back. I guess so. I'm back. I guess so. I'm back. I guess so. How they gonna love me? I'm back. Let them know. It's wild outside, right? It get me stressful outside, right? I guess we all ride, right? This a new flavor. I gotta let them know with an old soul. Check my neighbor. They might be selling eggs and rice. This is different when I came through life. Ran up. Came through, kid, and split the dough up. All I wanna do is just show up, yeah. You wanna show out, that's your clout. Yeah, I came with my own route, yeah. Broke this thing down with a different amount. Sold halves and quarters, you know what that was? Standing outside, standing in the mud, hiding everything in plastic, that's what it was. Came through backwards, we rolled it backwards, weed tasted different. When I had the Dutch, it came out masterful. Threw that damn backwards back at the back of the trip. Yeah, I talk crazy, I talk crazy. That's how they made me, I guess so. I already know. Wondering why. This a different spot. You understand what they did to his eyes? Try to knock him out with a different. We had to fight for opera, but guess what, kid? They couldn't stop it. I had a different Houston rock. You know what it was? Came right out the sky pocket. Work. You had that old classic sour easy taste. Me and my people, we had the whole thing. Ran upstate, came back downstate. One click, that's all I had, yo. Long live. That was the best friend. Now I gotta do it all over again. Work. That's how they acted. What they did when they came through, they asked me, yo, you wanna get on? I said, yeah, how to get on. That's how you do it. Let's do it. Nobody get hurt in this. Don't ruin it. If you play around, kid, you might lose it. I lost it a few times. I came outside with a few rhymes. Word up, man. Listen, it's just some old classic work. I don't know, man. What my man said. The normalcy. You will, man. You hanging with me, you gonna get back to normalcy. He said heart attack raps, I started at. Cardiac harbor intact. Let me father y'all in my raps. Y'all raps are rather whack. I write names on y'all starter caps with murder hats. Like gang bangs. That's cool, my brother. That's cool, man. That's heavy.
Zibo works 24.
You working out there. My man working out there. I'm only here for an hour, man. Trying to redo the routine, but I'm back with a different one. I don't know. I'm just having fun, yo. The unholy alliance, handwriting. It was out of style, so I came with a different style, kid. Yeah, defying everything is living science. Me, I'm back with a different appliance. I'ma chef up everything without lying. You, put you in a cage with a few lines. Can you survive that? I did, not lying. You understand the wiring that we wiring. You all getting money here by inspiring. You just think about getting hired, kid. Me be the boss, you get fired again. Long nights, long kiss goodnight. You came through with a different flight. I had nights. So the gold changed, but they were very bright. Look at him now, he's outside with a different light. You look at him and think twice. You look to his left, you don't see his man no more, but he alright. But check out the way that he moved, right? You know what it was when he took flight. You ran. I stood there and pulled out the blade. They all looked at me and gave me lemonade. I know, that's what type of shade I had on me. You feel me? Nah, you don't know me. But these bars are Shinobi. Ninja star, ninja. You wanna be something quicker? Yeah. Go die with some new niggas, I guess so. I'ma still doing it here. All I got to do is sit in the chair, stand up clear, mind clear. Other, watch it, leave it alone. I don't got no rules for this. I came through this, broke it down quickly, like Popeye broke Brutus. When Popeye broke Brutus bridge. You know what happened when you deal with the beauty kids. You splash them up with makeup. Now they all hit. Nah, leave that last one alone. I'll leave that last one alone. You know what happened to them beauty kids. You gonna leave you alone with that. Man, just having fun, man. The routine, man. Just try to break the routine. Just figure out the routine, man. That's back, man. You know, Nip would love, Nip loved all this, man. AIP the beloved, you heard? That's what I do, Vinyl Massacre. You know what I'm saying? My man Soapbox in the beats. You MC like that on the show. You have fun. all handwritten by my people. Cause I don't write these rhymes. They write them for me. I'm the Godfather. All I do is they just email them, I read them, and rewrite them, and say this is what he wrote. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Roper Bear, I stayed the mask, man. It was MF Doom, the spirit, and the contingency plan that I kept putting together. I wasn't scared to come outside, you know what I mean? And I used tactics to get the game going. And when people saw that, they was like, yo, we understand the flow. Because I wasn't here to like bash nobody. I didn't start out like that. That's how everybody look like they want to do when they come out. Like, how we start out on YouTube. You got to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? I took the mask for real. I did this for real. When I heard them say you can wear the mask, I said, oh, that's it. It took me a while to put it on, though. So I want to thank the allergy reaction that I had from a food product that I ate. See? So it was the mask, along with me speaking from it, and it's giving me powers. You know what I'm saying? It's a real man. This ain't fake. It's the real mask, man. A bullet can't even go through this. You know what I'm saying? This is a real mask, man. This is a real MF Doom mask, man. You for real with the work. And then I brought my own work to it. And he was good with it, so I was like, let me be good with it. So it made me good on YouTube. So AIP, Allah in peace, MF Doom, ancestor in peace, MF Doom. Taught me how to get out the box too. He told me everything rhymes, but it don't have to rhyme. You just gotta have imagination with a fly beat. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did for YouTube. I brought it to YouTube. I believe I'll be hip hop 50 for real in a few months. I believe in another 2 years, 3 years, we might get something from this in a situational way that somebody might say, yo, check this out. Thank you, my beloved Joe. He said, well, you know, Monkey, with a name like that, you know, is he thinking the Monkey Shadow? I like that karate flick. So, you know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't have the mask, it would be like, you know, you wouldn't like me when I'm in. If I ain't had this mask on, you wouldn't like me. I got the mask on, I think you should like me. Without the mask, I don't think you'll like me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the Hulk, man. Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. You know what I mean? That's what it is. All caps. HAMP Doom TV, man. Everything all caps, man. Everything you got to put on the cap to salute things, to go out there and represent. Everything is cap, man. Capital. You're dealing with capital. Dealing with the capital. So everything is all caps. See, I'm outside the box. You in the box. I'm out. So capital. I could deal out capital punishment. You know what I'm saying? He said, what's the base? Nothing. Reason why it's nothing, because Jerry Seinfeld did the same thing for 9 years. He made a show about nothing and got capital. So over here, we got something. But we're not a content creator. We read contents on 7 different continents. So I'm not a content creator, you know what I'm saying? That's just part of what it is. It's still like riding a bicycle. I can't get that out of me, man. I can't help but have those beats. Ever since I was signed to Jimmy Henchman back in the days, I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help that I found the way to make myself happy. I can't help it that I found a way to understand life. I can't help it that I found the way to think better than the normal person who has a great IQ. I can't help that I wake up happy, and only time I'm very slightly upset is when the order is looking different. So, you know, I'm very cool with how this thing turned out. To talk to you, it's beautiful for you to ask these questions. I love it. I mean, this is how you subscribe to the show. You know, this is how you subscribe to the show. Everything real, everything healthy. Everything is HAMP Doom. So, what do? We just have fun. You feel me? The world is over, right? They told you. Nah, I'm back with a different light. Let me show you. All you got to do is let me mold you. When I flip this brick, yeah, who we owe, dude? Nobody. Cause I bought the whole thing. We split it 50-50, and let's get paid. All you got to do is worry about that later. We'll buy that out and do something with great flavor. All you got to do is think like me. You'll be rich like me if you think like me. This is a different blue sea. You can dive, surf, but you won't swim like me. The lungs that I got came from Aquaman. Go deep down, swim with some mermaids. Come back, now I got things made. Sit back, you might catch this later day. Word up, AIP to my mans in it. I'ma flip this brick every day for the sun. Hanging out with a different tan lotion. What you want, kid? Locomotion? We got oceans to throw you in. Cement brick shoes for you to step in. You know what that is. HAMP Mafia, in case you forgot, my friend. You gonna remember this until the end. Me, I'ma write again. Running out of ink for the pen. May take my blood and write. You feel me? That's how I work this whole thing out with a different community. All we got to do is work with word. The unholy alliance, handwriting is out of science. I'm high def defying. Living on life without lying. No way. This is how you get it with my arms shining, no doubt. I came here to play. Came here back and let you know what today is today. I read a book last night, a few pages, wrote another couple of pages. Pick up to the minimum wages. Still out there getting the blue things, you know what I mean? Yo, that's what it is, man. It's Doom TV, man. That's what it is, man. It's Doom TV, man. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. Yeah, that's how you do it. So we sit back, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. Big Joe, man, that was for Joe. Joe said spit something. That was for Joe. Dope beat, yo. My man A Ghost. Big up the Soapbox Willie for sending that beat in, man. Big up Soapbox Willie for sending that beat in, man. We trying to hustle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything other than what they told you. We trying to hustle. Favorite MF Doom track is all of them, man. But All Caps is the best one, man. One Beer is the best one. Everything is the best one, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm wearing the mask. That's why we got the power with the mask, Brother Hex. You heard? That's how they do it. So what's next? We got about a few situations to go. This is different work. I came in a white shirt. Right? That's what they wanted him to do. We almost at that pinnacle. We almost at that mark right there. We almost at that mark right there. Let's work. It don't have to be. It don't have to be. That's what makes me better than me, because it don't have to be. That's what makes me better than me. It don't have to be. But when I craft it, it's all nasty. This time, you faster than me. Not you. I could run a relay rate and beat you. This time, I came back with a different feeling. Catch flies with pencil, like Mr. Miyagi. This would be a different way for you to find me. Yeah, I know how to hide. Pop up out the tree like a Black Panther and eat you for free. Yeah, how about that, teacher? How about that? Are you listening? Nah, you on a danger feet. Dealing with guys that came with temples, word. Just the guys that came off the stoop. Meaning that I serve you. How about that? You want the carnival to come back? Word, let's all get a teddy bear and put that and make a muffin and blow your head. Word. I think different. I think unclear if I drink something like motherfucking cold beer. Let me go get that. Cold beer. Because I deserve something, right?
Battery low.
Lucky that battery low. Really lucky that battery low. Really lucky that battery low. Guess what, though? I got the remote control. Huh? Battery low. Huh?
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Yeah. Battery low. We got it working. What up, man? It don't make a difference. You know why? Brother Teflon? Because I take everything you say in consideration. I wrote that rhyme for you mentally. If you heard it when I told you, why not? Who's better than me? I craft this masterfully, right? Then I said, who run faster than me? Me, right? Nah, man. Nah. I like that, though. Okay. See, that's the goal. See, when you was part of something back in the days, it's still be in you. See, I had these rhymes a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And the mask, like I keep telling you, you dooming, baby. That's it. I'm sorry that you didn't have a time that to figure it out. I'm sorry that you didn't put it on. I beat you to it. Maybe that's what it is. I'm sorry you're not drinking the cook. Stay hydrated. The Teflon. I like that. You engaging. You want to know who you subscribing to. Ain't nothing obvious about nothing. See, I came to YouTube to make it great again. That's number one. Because I know you tired of maybe don't even get a talk back when you text this stuff to some people that don't talk back. See, I read everything. The mask does do that for me. I read everything. Ghost is the weekend. Let him do him. See, a Ghost understand. So let me do this for you real quick. What you need to know, loved one, because everything top shelf. Because if you snooze, you lose. Here's why I'm picking at him. With nigga naps, twisted, RZA rap, gifted. Woo! I'm on this shit like a RZA track. If you slip, you get the tax. Pity patch. Men and mice is on the sticky track. Shout out to Teflon, man, for sitting back, asking questions pertaining to why is we having a miraculous and wonderful time being something extraterrestrial. But maybe this is what, he used to other things in his life. See, I can handle you. Trolling is a big business. You know what I mean? And I understand everything greatly. I don't really need moderators for this. You know what I'm saying? So, this is a beautiful thing. Because the trolls make the thing go around, baby. No, it's ninja. Put the ninja. You gotta put. Yeah, man. The mask, baby. When you was watching Star Wars, you ain't asked Darth Vader to take his mask off. You wanted the Darth Vader mask. If I'd have put his mask on, you would have said something about that. If I'd have had the Richard Nixon mask on, you would have said something about that too. Right? That's better. Ninja is better. Ninja is better. Ninja is better. That now we talking dirty. Big up the Bri. Briarwood. You know what I'm saying? You would think Jim Jones is better than MF Doom. You would think your favorite rapper who says that's their favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't worry about nothing, man. When people aren't still, I wouldn't care if you had 40,000 accounts. Subscribe, nigga. You heard? This shit don't bother me, motherfucker. You hear me? This shit don't bother me. I get paid regardless if you was to write or don't write. I wouldn't give a fuck if you had 500 goddamn photos of me in the back room doing whatever. You feel me? None of that shit bothers me. You understand? I'm the man that made myself. You don't define nothing because you work for the troll organization. I don't care about that shit. Everything info, entertaining, educational, $1 million purposes only at 1 hour and 7 minutes. So we don't give a fucking flying fuck about what niggas say. You know what I'm getting at? I'm fucking HAMP Doom TV, nigga. I'm 5,000 subscribers. Fucking monetized, getting bread. Are you? Oh, they got trolls for shit like that? Do they got anybody that said things like what this man is saying? I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let you see right here, right now, that this is for my little man. Yeah, AIP with my dog. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm just Doom TV, nigga. Brownsville, New York, my nigga. Brooklyn, stand up. Feel me? So all that shit that everybody trying to regurgitate, you talking nigga, talking shit, I wouldn't give a fuck about you, nigga. I've been saying nigga, they've been saying nigga, your mama is a nigga. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? We look for you, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You got 1,000 typing fingerprints on what you're writing right now on the screen to say what you have to say. You niggas is beautiful. I love you though. You heard? My fucking page survived. You must sound like a goddamn crackhead. Cracking. Damn, bro. You got all the haters in here. You need minds for real. I don't need nobody, baby. Let them come through. You heard? We love trolls, man said. We love trolls. That's our new thing. We love trolls, you heard? No, that's excitement. That's excitement. See, this is Royal Rumble. You feel what I'm getting at? I gotta throw it. I can't come to the Royal Rumble looking all soft. This is we at war. This is it. We love it. You heard? We love it. Talk dirty. That's what this whole thing is about. Doom TV. I work this. But yeah, it all work. Let me sip on this, my feet. Yeah. You check my blood pressure good. Yeah. We just not that type of channel. I don't want you to think your comment ain't been read. Hasn't been said out, but it been read though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how we work. You feel me? See, this is what we look for. We want you to come in. Yeah, we want you to come to work. That's what this job is about. Come to work. Now he talking. That's beautiful. When the show is over, you know what I'm saying? When the show is over, the mask comes off. But sometimes the women, they want me to wear the mask when I'm making it tapping their ass. You heard? They want to feel like they're at war. They want me to come in and say, lady, get on the ground. They shooting arrows. I'm the only one that can protect you. Get on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a yes man. You're on the YouTube, man. It's public. I can tell you. You bad. Nah, Teflon. You doing all right, brother. So you're paying homage to MF Doom and just being his gimmick. Nah, my brother Dan Dad. I am the proganic apprentice of MF Doom. Just know what that word means. I'm just the apprentice. You know what I'm saying? I honor the man very deeply because he taught me how to get out the box of how to deal with certain things in life. You know what I mean? So AIP, that's my ancestor. You know what I'm saying? So that answers your question right there. Check the videos. I rep this. You know what I'm saying? But I know nobody else would. That's why. They wear a gold chain and all that.
Power on.
Me? I represent it to the fullest, man. I'm an MF Doom fan for real. You know what I mean? I remember when he put this whole thing together. Mm-hmm. You could be an apprentice of Tony Montana if it was real. See, MF Doom is tangible. Okay? Everything else you're talking about is untangible. It's fictionable. This is non-fiction here, man. You understand where I'm coming from? So you could duplicate anything. You might want to be Frank Lucas too. You might want to be Nicky Barnes. But you want to be a fictional character. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now Dan Dad is talking. Now you're right. You know who I wish? I wish MF Doom had more time. So you could think you're hot, or you want to know guys like you and how you still chasing. Yeah, Teflon, why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not initiate a superpower? You know what I'm saying? Why not? So Teflon, let me tell you something. If I was to tell you that I was signed with Henchman Productions long time ago, you'll probably say this is crazy, right? You'll say, oh snap, you was with Jimmy Henchman, the beef that 50 Cent. So this is what you know. But I knew all that already. I was at the studio of Quad when Tupac got shot. I was the one to go in and send the money to get the track done with him and Little Sean. See, we got history. You know what I'm saying? We got history. You feel me? My resume is deep. A lot of money from that man, Jimmy Henchman. Big up to Jimmy Henchman. Jimmy Henchman gave me $400,000. Being friends with a nigga like you, Teflon, is what make me want not deal with niggas no more. Because it be niggas like you that want to keep it too real And then when the situation go down, you know where to be found. Cause I met niggas like you too, bitch. You understand? I met niggas like you who just like to fucking watch niggas and go and live a fucking in the house while we in the projects. And I believe that you never got punched in the face, because that's how you sound. You sound like you never got punched in your face before. And that's what some of these niggas act like. They act beige. See, I'm brown, I'm black all day. You sound like one of them little sucker niggas in high school, that boys and girls that I used to smack up with lyrics all day, and you was light-skinned. And I used to steal your fucking cologne. I used to steal your fucking goddamn polo shirts and all that shit. Told you, started having you wear large shirts and shit. Because you was wearing them carton shirts. You a bitch. I just want to tell you that, Teflon. You a bitch. You a bitch. You look like you ain't even Teflon from Ocean Hill. You ain't even the real Teflon. Teflon is my nigga from MOP. That's my nigga, man. Big up to Teflon. The fucking hardcore MC out there. You ain't even him. You a bitch. You a bitch. Mm-hmm. Yo, what time is it? It's 9:36, man. Hold on, man. AIP Nip Doom, man. Yeah, what up? Shay, what up, what up, what up? You say you have a scream mask on the wall. That means let me scream at you, nigga. Let me scream at you what I'm doing right now, you bitch. That's what the hell I'm doing. Huh? See, you gotta remember one thing, ho. I wore Jordans before you. Okay? I wore Michael Jordan sneakers before your punk ass. You was wearing ponies, kangaroos, Atonics, and shit like that. When we saw them shits, we gave them back. We was like, hell no. You was a Buster Brown ass nigga. We stayed in Dr. J's, nigga. We stayed in Dr. J's, my nigga. You heard me? Your mother took you to Conway's. We went to fucking Sears and got our shit together. You heard? You heard me? Word up. Smack the shit out that nigga. You heard? Y'all gonna smack the shit out that nigga. What up, man? I'm back, man. Who gives a fuck, man? Smack your bitch on the ass and tell her come fuck me, man. You know what it be. I'm hand deep. Move around this place to be. If you think it's real, kid, come see. Live on the work. Live with a different work. Hit you if you try to surf. Word. Free surf. Just a different wave. Back in the days, it was 360 in the grave. I already came through, hands was hand grenades. Looking at this nigga trying to throw shade. Fuck that. I throw it back like a frisbee, bitch. Or you could get a boomerang and get hit in the neck. Who cares about that? We still get the check. All we got to do is flow like this, but you will hit the deck. Don't let me call Lieutenant Leatherneck. He already sitting there, waiting for you. What the heck? Aw, man. He came through with a different plan. Huh? He came there with a different plan, you heard? Huh? He came there with a different plan, you heard? That nigga was soft, you heard?
Power off.
That shit was soft with that nigga, man.
Power on.
Word up.
Bluetooth mode.
Oh yeah, we got AHD, man. But you gotta we got post-traumatic stress disorder too, kid. We got PSD, son. And we got OCD too, you heard? AIPODB, you heard? That's what we doing over here, you heard? Word up, recreation parks in the building, man. You already know, man. We working, man. We got them, Rec. They in the building today. In case you think people is fake out there, that's a real moderator. I ain't doing nothing but playing this, you know what I'm saying? What we on this morning? You talking to the bitch nigga Teflon from my high school days or some shit. When I fucked up his high school member, he's still mad about that. When me and his high school member was MCing back in the days. And the nigga got mad, you heard? He got salty and all that. He mad because I got the mask on. You know what I'm saying? He mad that I'm sipping, staying hydrated. Stay hydrated. He mad that the name of the show is Nip Doom. You know what I'm saying? And he got his fans in the building. You know what I'm saying? Word up. This is some real work right here, man. You heard me? I love it. I love having this work, man. Appreciate those who gave me this work.
Bluetooth connected.
You heard? And when my man, he said that was dope, I gotta find him. He said that was dope. Where my little friend? What he said? I don't know. Oh, yeah. SM27. Big up to SM27, man. He's a hip hopper. He listening. You know what I'm saying? I am smart, brother. I got a high school diploma, you heard? I am smart. I got a high school diploma, man. Let me scream at you for a minute, you heard? AIP Nip Doom, man. Thank you for this live, man. This is the biggest live we did all day, man. Big up to everybody that came in attendance, too. Salute to my moderators, man. And mods we trust, you heard? I understand you, Cap. But you gotta get a page though, son. You gotta get a page, you know. But I like you coming over here though. I love it though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 800 people. Word up, it was more than that. It just sprouted out. Yeah, everybody support this special education. That's right, we in special ed, baby. Big up the special ed, great MC. You know what I'm saying? Yo, SM27, he mad because I beat his friend. You know, we got that old rivalry again. New York Knicks versus the Boston Celtics. But look, who you want to beat? Let's get him dealt, kid. Put him over the knee. Just like Grandma did when he was going to go to the tree. But I came here for free. Why? Because I'm the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase. Came through with something different. He's going to stop me. You think you could pull something different? Play Monopoly. We'll see how many boards you get. I got Boardwalk and Park Place, bitch. I rock it. Word. I own all the railroads. How about that? You gotta go past go. You might go to jail. You get that $200 bet. Now I'm thinking just like that. I came through with something different now. Thank you for your signature. How about that for the next lecture? Well, eat your heart out like Hannibal Lecter. Now you understand this whole victim. Bring pressure. Who you want? Bring Michael Myers. This mask can't contest to this mask, no doubt. You can bring Jason. This mask won't contest to this mask, no doubt. Bring Freddie Haynes. Try to claw my face. Can't get it out. Why is that? Because I'm already here. Look at him, the gray and black beard, yeah. Stand up like animal here. You understand how you looking at him? Let's not fight fit. Let's bring goddamn wires and chairs. Yeah, we hanging niggas there, no doubt. You understand what this thing is all about? I sit here, spit in your bitch mouth, word. Dirty like that, just like down south. All I got to do is yell out, woody woo. How about that with my man Booty Poo? Throw your ass and drown you in the backyard pool, word. Talk dirty. You ain't nothing but a dirty McDonald's bag, you dirty bitch. Word up. Word up. You ain't nothing but a dirty McDonald's bag, bitch. Word. You ain't nothing but a dirty bag, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, what my man said. Hold on, let me get him in there. Couldn't even envision the complex composition of wisdom. Kept hitting within protection prison. Maybe in protection petition. Put you in a different backwards position. Yeah, of my prison. This would be a different effectiveness of prison in a different system. The next text is written. Big up to my man, Dan Dad. He wrote that. This time I came with a different fact. Wrote this while I was sitting back. You already know. Open up this whole thing with my old flow. Old soul. I guess I got an old man. I rock an old soul for real. Daddy shoes, how about that? Let's keep it real. Daddy shoes, walk up on your bitch for real. Talk to her, might slide on my E-pill. That's ecstasy, right? Came through different, right? Yeah. You see the black and white composition book. Yeah, you're right. You might think like Mike, maybe think like Mike, the other Mike. It's three of them. But maybe it'd be something different if you see them. Nah. You don't want to be in that DM. Ask Tupac. You don't want to be in that DM. Ask Tupac. Yeah, three of them. You don't want to be him in that DM. Ask Tupac. Yo, man, big up the Soapbox for that beat, man. You using selected encrypting of molecular division. Thank you, Ben. Mr. Bad in the building. Yeah. Now let them live, recreation parks. Let them live. Let them live. Let them live. Recreation parks. Let them live. It's all good. Let Teflon talk shit. That's my high school friend. You heard? Let him live, man. Let him talk shit. This is the first time he found me. He want to talk his talk. Let him do his work. You heard? He said not even incisions with laser precision of neurosurgeons. Cleavage through trap. He right. We talk about smacking you with hip-hop lyrics. We're not talking about smacking you physically. You know, Teflon, you got to understand the lingo over here. That's why you're still here. So my moderators understand you're a friend. Just take it easy. Okay? You get Big Texas. We love Big Texas. Everything big out there, man. Big up to Big Texas, man. I love Texas, man. When Hurricane Harvey hit Texas, did you know I sent over $5,000 worth of YouTube money to a fund for black folks in Texas, Teflon? You didn't know that. When Hurricane Harvey hit Texas, I supported Texas. I even sung a song for Texas. You heard? I love the Texas, man. I got Texas friends out here that tell me to come to their farm and they'll protect me. All they said is that what size shoe I wear. So they can give me some cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. A 10-gallon cowboy. I love Texas. So you in good work, man. So I'm glad you said that. See, now it makes sense. Texas talk dirty. So we like Texas. You see that? Everybody yell out Texas for Teflon. You see that? So now you my subscriber. You my son now. Okay? You come outside when I come outside and we have conversations and talk dirty, all right? So I can literally give you my... Nah, you ain't about that, kid. It's just love here, man. Big Texas is love, man. Now that we know you from Texas. So Teflon, you can erase that, okay? You talking about MC work. You was talking about you was not talking about boxing. You kept yelling out rap, rap, rap. So I said I'll smack you with the raps. Keep smacking them with raps. This is how we New York niggas talk. We smack niggas with raps, you know what I'm saying? So, no, he understand it. He understand it, God do. Because if you read his comments all the way in the back before he was erased, he was talking about lyrics. You know what I'm saying? This is what we didn't want. No, see, that's funny. That's funny. Senator, that's funny. That's funny, man. You know what I'm saying? Is this a wrestling channel? I like that. That's what it feels like. It feels like a recreation channel. Nathan God do recreation parks, we outside. Nah, we all just talking dirty, man. We having fun. Teflon, we having fun, man. Oh, it makes sense again. So you see, once again, it seems like a black guy did something to some women, got the sex, something, and he don't like it, man. You know what I'm saying? Something is bad out there. Something ain't good out there. It's real heavy, man. Big up to the troll nation who sent them at me today on this beautiful Saturday. Thank you. I appreciate this. All the talk, all the engagement. We having fun. I got my beautiful moderator helping me hold it down. We not blocking you. We just timing you out. So, but if you act belligerent, but right now, talk your talk. You feel it, man. Big up to everybody. Just be. He know what to do because he'll read it. So if you want your words coming across so we can understand what you're saying, write correctly. So you won't be viewed and held for. He said, I said you're not. So that's still the same thing. No, my feelings ain't hurt about that. I ain't hurt about that. You know what I'm saying? See, recreation park, no hip hop. Nah, you came in not listening. You came in. See, we got receipts. You came in throwing at darts. I was just trying to get through my program. You know what I'm saying? I was going through my program. It shows. You kept throwing darts. I kept trying to read it. You kept saying high school, 30 years later. You know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to get through the program. That's what made me come out of character in the talk dirty situation to let you know that you was like this. And then the word smack came out, dealing with because you was attacking the craft. You wasn't attacking me in the gym. If I was in the gym hitting the bag and you said that, I was like, yeah, I smacked the shit out you. Come through. That's technical because you're talking about something I'm doing tangible. This is tangible. I'm here literally talking to you when you don't even get people to talk to you back when you go to their chat. You probably talk to them niggas right in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. Yeah. He's very all over the place. I was just trying to tell him, let me get through the program. And I'll give him an answer. Then he kept saying about MF Doom. I told him if people read, I don't think they read a lot. I said I'm a organic apprentice. I'm not trying to take over anything. I feel good doing this job that was put in front of me, you know what I'm saying? I'm having fun being a villain. This is what it is. The YouTube villain. The villains come out, they join me. So they can have more conversation. We engage. Don't forget recreation. Man said we love trolls. So we gotta let them come in and let them roll out. Let them come in. But they bring in the accounts. Okay? Yeah. It's Sage. All right, there you go. You got feelings hurt because I said you. So no, I didn't, man. You said you was going to do something. No, it's not pedaling back. We don't promote things like that. We promote battle rap disrespect niggas. And that's what we said. That's the name of the program. Everything Impo. You misconceptualize the show. I appreciate you. I'm trying to explain to him what he thinking that I did to him. You ain't. He said you're real singer. I could tell. He said you. No, I'm trying to explain to you. See, everybody get. I even gave you a rhyme. I said what you need to know, loved one. Everything top shelf. If you snooze, you lose. Here's why we picking at 'em. With nigga naps twisted, ribbon raps gifted. Woo, I'm on this shit like a RZA track. If you slip, you get the tax. Pity patch. Minute Mice is on the sticky track. Shout out to Teflon. Remember when we said that? Huh? I remember clearly. The mask make me remember too. Sometimes. If it's valid. But this is valid for you. Because not only that, you don't think that you're needed. You're very needed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You are very needed. You know what I mean? That's why you're still here. So all we saying is sometimes you gotta listen. See, black people don't listen if you black. They don't listen. We like to, we know the answer. You know what I'm saying? I remember my teacher told me a long time ago when she took the cake out the oven and she fed the kids the cake. She said, don't forget, it's hot, you know, because it was some kids stayed home, so we had 3 pieces. I was grateful. I was hungry. I had to eat mine first. And she said, it's hot. It ain't hot. It ain't hot. I blew it off already. Put that damn cake in my mouth. That shit was hot. I was doing all sorts of monkey sounds and shit. So we don't listen. We don't listen good. You know what I'm saying? Black folks don't listen. See, that's what our problem is. We got hands-on approach. You know what I'm saying? We on hands-on approach. Like, we don't read the instructions. The shit be leaning. You know what I'm saying? We don't fix, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my man Dan Dad said, spit a bar, Teflon. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Teflon. I got a whole bunch of dictionaries right here. See, I'm next to my library right here. I'm next to my library right here. Okay? I'm next to my library right here. Okay? I'm next to a library. I'm next to a library over here. This is a penguin book. I got a few books over here. This is 12 Years a Slave. That's what you is. You a 12 years a slave ass nigga. You a 12 years a slave ass nigga. To be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? I got this other book right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to compete with Khalil Amani. Get your financial life. Get a financial life. See, I could have told you that. Get a financial life. To me, I got a financial life. He said, just 2 bars and we have seeing stars. My mind is like a fat chick fresh out of lip hearts. You know what I'm saying? I have that memorized. You see what I'm saying? Or you have this book memorized? See that? I didn't even know he had this book. See that? I got my friends online that got books I didn't even know they had. Look at that. He said he had this book. Get a Financial Life. And I got an Oxford dictionary in case I need to get more work on you. Huh? 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 And I got the Mueller report. You know what I'm saying? I got the Mueller report, man. You ain't reading books like this, man. You ain't reading books like this, man. You're not reading books. I been knew what they was gonna do. I'm still in chapter 14 and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of work in this shit. A lot of work. Gotta call Professor Khalil Amani for this motherfucking work. Somebody left some baked cookies receipts in here. This is 2020. The Mueller report. Oh, they left the receipt in here. Came out of Barnes and Nobles. Look at that. 2020. This book 5 years old, nigga. I'm still reading. I got this one here. It's called The Essential Vegetarian Cookbook. Yeah, nigga. That book there. That book there to help save your grandmother diabetes. That book, the Essential Vegetarian book, that's a book right there. The Essential Vegetarian Cookbook. That book right there can help save your grandmother diabetes. I can stop her diabetes right now. But you leave it up to me. Word up. You know what I'm saying? I'll feed your mother, your grandmother, a lot of sugar cookies. Word up. You know what I'm saying? I'll feed her a bunch of sugar cookies. I put 3 scoops of sugar in her tea. Extra. You feel me? And I'll work her. Just like that. Put her in the diabetic coma, you heard? Crazy. We just like that, man. Intellectual violence, man. We out here, man. He said, I'm giving them... He said, I'm giving Krispy Kreme. I like that, Peasy. You listening. I like that. That's what I like. Engagement. Yeah. Teflon, we talking to you. Me and my man Ricky Peasy talking to you, man. His hair is Peasy, you heard? I remember I wrote that rhyme for that dude. I said, you act like your hair's not Peasy enough. You act like those black-eyed peas wasn't Peasy enough. Huh? So we got Peasy outside. What up? He said he'll feed your grandmother Krispy Kreme. I'll probably send Dunkin' Donuts right on top of it. Word up. With the jelly coming out of it. That's the ones we give him. You know what I'm saying? You got Krispy Kreme for him. Give his whole family diabetes. Because they sweet. Word up. You know what I'm saying? Word up. He said, pass Krispy Kremes. I probably get those mall donuts. You know, used to go to the mall back in the days, and them donuts be sweet. And over here, it's pushing 10 o'clock in the morning in New York time. What time you got over there? I came outside the hustle. I don't know. Something told me to come outside and talk to the peoples. Today was real beautiful, man. I rolled up sage again, man. I'm having fun. Teflon, man. Thank you, man, for a good day, man. Yo, Recreation Park. Don't time them out. Let them live. Man said he just texted me and said, let it live. You heard? So Recreation Parks, you still there, man. Let them go. The sissy dance socks is who we want. All right, there you go. You can see that these people brains of rap acting like that they can hear. Now, if you would have took the cation off, you would have had a line. You said you can see that these people's brains of rap acting like life is just a rap music that they can hear. All right, you said music that they hear acting like they rap they head, but when they speak, you can hear that they special ed. See, if you would have said that, I would have got you in there. Yeah, that's what my man Solo said. All rap music over here, B. I'm putting together some sage right now, man. Ricky Peasy said, Bomber Clock. See, Ricky Peasy stepped in perfectly. All you gotta do is listen. All you gotta do is say what this show is about. Nothing. This show is about us having a conversation, me trying to spit some old raps, right? Me trying to get my groove back and all that. But I could be out there really doing something not like this and getting nothing done. I could be on somebody else's schedule and time doing something I like to do. See, I like doing this when it's my time to do it. See, today was a beautiful day. I'm pretty sure this live went over 4,000. I believe it did. I believe it did. If it shoot, he said he can get glazed and glued, but it won't phase the dude who keep his cave lube. But when the parade come through, oh my God. You gotta worry about him, Teflon. You got Dan Bad in the building. He ain't spitting rhymes at me. He know I get busy. He asks you to spit rhymes. He talking about you. He ain't talking about me. I got beats and rhymes over here. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Breedy said, did Stella get her groove back? I don't know, man. You heard? Anybody roll you up a sage, you heard? Over here we call it sage. You want to call it Reggie? I don't know what that is. You know, I know Reggie Bush, Reggie Jackson. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Reggie Hammond. So we got our sage. You didn't even roll your sage in the mask yet. Look how perfect I did that, man. You ride doom balls, man. Huh? You fronting out there, man. Look how fast I did that. Look how fast I told you to roll your sage. Look how fast I did that. You didn't even roll up nothing. Look how fast I beat you, and I had a mask on. I had a mask on, too. AIP Nip, you heard? My best friend, man. It's going on 13 days since he went back to the dog essence. Nah, I can't do those no more, man. I'm doing these, man. I gotta preserve my lungs, you know what I'm saying? Peasy. Yeah, Dutch Masters. You can't put Reggie in Dutch Masters like back in the day. Dutch Masters gotta have some real exoticness. Because back in the days, Dutch Master and Reggie was good. You know what I'm saying? Remember that, Peasy? We used to get a nickel bag in the Dutch, get high all day. Now you can't put no Reggie in no Dutch. You gotta put some sour. Sour go good with Dutch. Purple Haze. You can't put that Runts. Runts don't go good with blunts, man. Word up. Runts don't go good with blunts. It gotta be sour, purple, hydro, white widow, and blueberry. Remember that blueberry? I used to get Bubblicious gum, blueberry, right? Me and my friend, we used to eat that real quick, get the blueberry flavor, and we smoke blueberry. That shit get us high. How old are you, Peasy? You gotta stop lying, Peasy. Stop lying. If I find out how old you is, I could say this. How old you is? Pink Kush. Kush go good with Kush go good with. I think that's the cousin of Runts. Kush. I don't like Runts. I hate Runts. I don't like the white, the green, the blue, the Garcia Vega. Oh man, don't talk about the Garcia Vegas. You're too young to know about Garcia. Everybody in here, stop talking like you hip hop 50. Stop Googling stuff to me, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I like you. I'm digging you, but don't fucking chat GPT me. All right, I'm hip hop 50, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about no Garcia Vegas. You knew about the dude Vega from fucking Street Fighter. You said I'm 80s. I'm 70. I'm 70s, man. I'm 70. I'm 75s over here, man. 75s over here, man. I'm 75s over here, man. I got you about 5 years over here, so you about four. you know what I'm saying? How old is you, Social? SoCal Fisher, man, aka Bobby Fisher. What's up, man? Okay, I'm gonna talk to you because you 5 years, but I'm your uncle. You heard? When you was 5 years old, I was rolling up the green joints around you. You heard? And I told you the name, and you remember. So I'm your uncle, kid. You heard, Ricky? I'm Uncle Hamp, man. You call me Uncle Hamp, man. No, for real. I got you by like 10 over here. You heard? Yeah. You 4 or 5. Yeah. Y'all my nephews. All right? Y'all my nephews. I'm going to rock like that. Both of y'all stay in the building. Y'all my teammates, man. Y'all my tag team. Y'all get a page going, too, man. Philly Swissers, White Owls, Dutch Masters. Stop playing around, man. Biggie told us about the Phillies and Players Club. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. We been through that. Stop playing around. Y'all used to be with my woolly heads back in the days. Philly is the only paper that goes good with that thing. Everybody know what that thing is. If you was around those peoples that smoke that thing, like your uncles and all them niggas, they hit that thing, and they like, nah, this ain't for you, nephew. And if you hit that smell, you smelled that smell, you was like, yeah, that smell cool, but it smelled different. Because he had that, he took the guts out, you know what I'm saying? Put some on the side, left that in Philly blunt, and then he put some of that thing on there, that thing. You know what I'm saying? I know about that thing. I saw that thing. White Owls, apples were good. Oh, man, I don't know about that. White Owls was, he said White Owl. Now you got to get White Owl regular, man. The only Dutchies was good was the cognac and the strawberry Dutch and the grape Dutch. Those were the only good Dutchies. And they had the cognac Dutch. Cognac Dutch was good. Word. Cognac Dutchies was good. I get you high. Cognac Dutchies, grape Dutchies. They had the strawberry, and they had the chocolate Dutch too. The stupid dude was smoking chocolate Dutchies. I was like, yo, I tried it one time. I said, oh my Lord, never again. Then they had chocolate Phillies. Come on, man. Then they had mango. I was like, come on, man. Just give me a regular Dutch, regular Philly, regular White Owl, and call it a day. Ask Peasy. Well, not Peasy said he on that. I mean, ask Social. Ask Social Fisher. He knows. I mean, I'm from Brownsville, so everybody stayed with vanilla Dutch. Everything was vanilla Dutchy. Everything was vanilla Dutch. Vanilla Dutch. You came back with a regular Dutch, nigga gonna be like, yo, you ain't get the vanilla Dutch? Niggas be mad. I remember a few times, nigga had to send a nigga back to the store. I was one of them. I was working with the big niggas. They didn't know. Let me get a Dutch. The nigga just gave me a Dutch. Came back, he's like, yo, you got the... Because they both was in the clear wrapper at that time. Then they changing the vanilla Dutchies and putting it in a different blue wrapper. And the regular Dutchies was in the regular red color. I used to take those back in the days, right? The Dutch Master label that they had. And I used to put those on my G.I. Joe men and make them like championship belts, you heard? When I was young. When I was playing with G.I. Joe. I used to find the Phillies, White Owls, the Dutch Masters, any cigar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the blue wrapper. Any cigar. You know what I'm saying? Toxic Gameplays in the building. Any cigar that had the tip wrap, I used to take those off, open it, and make it championship belts for my G.I. Joe men. Word up. I used to have mad imagination. You heard? Big up the WWE and all that. Word up. That's what I used to do back in the day. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's what that was back in the days with me. I was hustling like that, bringing my friends over. And I used to find cardboard. I used to take the sticks, right? I used to make my own ring before they gave us rings. I used to take the cardboard construction paper or the styrofoam that they used to give us. And I used to cut out a square piece and get the colorful sticks that they used to give us in arts and craft. I get all the same colors or take whatever colors, stick them in the holes, even it out, put the rubber bands on it, and make my own wrestling ring. Teacher used to be like, yo, what you doing over there? I'm like, yo, I'm making a ring for when I go home, I can play with my toys. So I don't even know how I went to jail, man. I had too much imagination. I think being friends with niggas like Teflon and sucker niggas like other niggas trying to be like, yo, I'm gonna help out. Now when we get this bread, everybody can't go, man. Word up. Your application gotta be screened. You gotta have good history, and you're gonna be on 9-month probation. You feel me? Zest Squad in the building. So we're gonna work them like that, man. You feel me? Cause everybody can't go, man. Word. I could have still had that Jimmy Henchman money. Now that's too violent. That's too violent. See, we smoked to the next day. You ain't been with boot camp clique. When I used to roll with my boys in the back of the days, Buckshot Shorty, my boy Trev, and 5 Feet, when they was grouping back then. And they smoked to the next day. Word up. White Owls, too. Let me let you know that. My man Trev smoked White Owls. He ain't like nothing else and nothing. I've been in the White Owl crew, man. White Owl. Them niggas is owls. All-nighters. I didn't understand it. I was like, why are these White Owls? They owls. They up all night. They sleep during the day. Owls do that. They don't hunt. They hunt at night. Owls hunt at night. They sleep all day. Look at the documentary. I didn't know that niggas smoking White Owls. Hawaiian cess all day. Right there off of Bed-Stuy, Lewis, and right there by the projects. Word. I used to get the 15 bus to get off right there. Meet son. I used to have my little $6, $7 in my pocket. I keep like 3, get me a pizza, and give him 4. I'm like, yo, I got $4. He's like, all right, you gonna smoke with us. And every day he'll pass me this. He won't even shy me out. He's like, yo, you want some? I'm like, nah, I'm good. He's like, nah, go ahead. And I'll be smoking. Them niggas smoked me one time. I passed out. That's when the song came on. Word up. Don't front. I got you open. And he was with some girls. And the girls was listening to the song. And they didn't know that he was in the video until they showed them. And he was smoking more. I was like, oh, man. Why this video music box had to play that song. Had to. All I remember was the girl took him in the room. He came back out. The other girl was just chilling. I was talking to the moms. And that's what it was. And we woke up and we left. I remember. Big up to my man Trev. The reason why my man Trev did all that, because he was with Black Moon. He's in the beginning of the episode of Don't Front, the video. All because me and the girl was going out and she had a new interest and I wasn't a hater. And he was my friend playing basketball. He asked, can he meet her? She asked, can he meet her? And that's all after me and her had our fun, dates, sex, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. He wasn't even hating on that. Never asked me how good she was. He never bothered me. I never took. but she was pretty. I just knew that she liked him, so I couldn't do it. So I said, all right, no problem. And love was love. And he took me everywhere with Blackmore until I went to jail and lost contact. So that's how it went down. So that's what this was, man. Feel me? Yeah, this was a two-hour show. What time is it, man? Okay, we're gonna hold it just by we're gonna try to run out by 11 o'clock so I can hopefully put together another show. What you saw in the thumbnail was Nippy asked some of his remains. That's why we said his remain undefeatable. They sent some of his hair and his dog print. So I'll take that dog print and get a tattoo and write Nip underneath it. You feel me? So they sent that, and in a card told us that they sorry for our furry friend loss. So big up, man, to all those that lost an animal in their life, man. I feel your pain. You're the real homie. I appreciate you. So I had this moment before, but it was a cat. And I cried for the cat too. Word up. Because I remember I ain't had no place for the cat. And the girl I had to stay with, she told me she couldn't keep the cat. And now that I had to put to rest. I remember the guy called me in the room to pet her. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't that bad as the cat. She was cool. She loved my mother. I tried to get my mom to take her back, but I guess she got tired of bending over with the cat litter and all that. And you know they get their ways and whatnot. So I learned not to get no cat. You know what I'm saying? Then I had like 3 dogs in my life. I had Tyrone, Queenie, Dunny, and this last dog that just was Nippy. So I had 4 dogs within the 50 years almost of my life. So cool. You know what I mean? The job is, and the thought pattern is, do you want another one? Blah, 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 blah. Soon, but not now. I want to see some things, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? I'm going to keep it real, man. That was a real good job. It was rough. It was real. I wish it would have been more time, but it is what it is. And it feel like a nigga got shot in the hood. You know what I'm saying? That I know. That's what this shit feel like. It feel like my nigga got shot in the hood, standing by the store or something. You know what I'm saying? Or fucking caught the crossfire. It was some bullshit that took place, and that's what this shit feel like sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Word. And technically, that's what really happened to me. One of my niggas got murdered in the hood. Word. Got his tattoo. So it feels like that with my man that just left, Nip Doom. I feel like a nigga got murked in the hood or something. Like we was getting some money. And some nigga was like, yo, I'm gonna knock him off to see what his man do. It feel like the movie fucking Sugar Hill, you know what I'm saying? Like Nippy was my man Lolly. He ain't give up. It was like, fuck out of here. I don't care what you doing. I ain't giving my man up. I played the Romello character. You know what I'm saying? AKA HAMP Doom. And it feels like, yo, we want to know what he up to, because he got the gold, the computers, the subscribers. He just get money. So we knock him or let's knock his mom. He'll fall back. He'll have to work with us and all that. Fuck out of here. My man took that shit and said, I see you in hell, nigga. And he just yelled out. But over here, my man ain't do all that. So that's what this shit feel like, man. It feel like that, man. Word up. Look out for the Appianos. Word. Imagination, right? So it feel like my man we was getting some money in Vegas or some shit. You know what I mean? He drank some poison water or some shit and then recovered. I probably go that one. Or we ran across some fucking fake fucking taco meat or some shit. It ain't do nothing to the human, but it knocked out the animal. Feel me? You feel like that. Like your man got knocked off for some bullshit, man. Word up. And you get that fucking no arrest has been made. That's how I feel. And anybody know what happened. They working their best to try to stay quiet. They working their best to stay funny. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta move different now. I know what to do for that. You feel me? Word up. Look out for the Appianos. They selling garbage down the block. You feel me? Word up. 2 hours and 5. That's good. So that's what this shit feel like, man. Word. It feel just like that. Bunch of wild shit like this, jumping up and down and whatnot, man. It's corny. But it's gonna be good. Yo, announcement. You in the 5 boroughs. Make sure you knock off those squat Lanternflies. Okay, they look like little baby ladybugs. They not ladybugs. Get them out of here. They get ready to grow into spotted flies. Don't try to stomp them. When you see them land, just walk up and map down with your feet easily. Okay? But if you try to stomp them fast, they're going to keep jumping. And then you'll figure it out. So what I did was, when you see them, just walk up to them and just put your feet down real smooth. And you'll get a few of them. So knock out those spotted Lanternflies, man. They back. Keep an eye on them. And the other news, man, we're going to do about 210. That's good. Gave it 2 hours. Yeah, my man said this is one of the best lives. I think so. MF Doom remains undefeated. MF Doom remains undefeated. Beautiful story. Still writing the book. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I got to go back. I just can't talk about that. And then told you I had 3 other situations. So I got to go revise the chapters again. You know what I'm saying? And initiate the other dogs that I had that I still remember. I can remember their name like yesterday. Word up. Tyrone was the same color as Nip. He was a little bigger. Queenie was like a Chihuahua big. She looked like she was a Chihuahua. It looked like it was. With my size, it looked like that's what they were. She was a Chihuahua, fluffy. She was a girl. Tyrone was a boy. So I had 3 boys and 1 girl. In animal world. No. If I put feline in there. So I had 2 girls and 3 boys. So we got to initiate that. I'm writing an animal book, man, for children. Because they experience certain things like birds, frogs. You seen the Cosby Show. Rudy did the thing with the bird. That flush it down the toilet and all that. Or the goldfish. So, you know, they get periodically. We get the dogs and it bothers us. It's that farm shit like Old Yeller. You know what I mean? When they had to put down Old Yeller and all that. You feel me? And Cujo. This is what that feel like, man. You feel me? So we did the awkwardness of a coward, part 1, part 2. I guess this one knocked out every last live we did perfectly. We came back strong too. We got the Budweiser and all of them. Put them in the chat, you heard? Pick up the Teflon too. For running his mouth all day. I'm glad the moderators took the understanding to what was going on, man. This thing was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. We rocked them to sleep, you heard? Word. Start treating this like a TV show, man. See me every 2 weeks or something like that. Every Friday. Not this Friday, the following next Friday. You know what I'm saying? I only make appearances on Friday. I'm going to start utilizing that program. I only make appearances on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Get that time and a half and all that. You know what I mean? But I got religious services. I told the organization that I work for that I got religious services, and this on the job site got to pay me a little bit more. And then when I go do my religious duties and things like that, I don't need no problem. You know what I'm saying? But this is time and a half, you know what I mean? Word up. So I make appearances on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you see me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that means you better be outside. That's a blessing. Yeah. Trying to get through this month. This month is real. This month was real hot. It was rough. Many people lost their lives in this month, man. I wouldn't want to see this. I'm telling you, next year, 2026, July, I got to do something. I got to have that whole month worked out. But it seemed like this is the best month that happened so far. Because they give you the analytics. I think this beat all the other months. I'm going to look at it today after this show is over. Because I ain't seen that. That was nice. This probably went over maybe 6, 7. I ain't got the papers right now. But we're going to see what happens. So, this month was rough, man. And I lost people in this month 15 years ago. Word up. I lost my man at the weed spot. And it was before Sage. I tried to tell them niggas, yo, call it the Sage spot. Maybe it'll be better. Still weed spot. So I was like, yo, straight up and down. That was at the end of the month too. So I had to fight what he was thinking about from the first all the way up. He had 26 days. Before the 27th day, he met his demise. I was like, yo, that's crazy. And that's how I feel about my little man. Who would have known June 6th and July 6th, he would have 1 month after that. That's what I did with him. Like, I worked, I did my best. But I didn't think that heat would be that fucking excruciating. But they come from there. But I didn't think New York did something different. It was fake weather. They did some boosters on top of the earth, underneath the earth, and they shifted the planet towards the sun, being as the third planet of the sun. And they sent the robotic section to push this earth closer to the sun, man, just for that month. And you could tell what it's doing because they're trying to give you some information that Trump is, you know what I'm saying, under some disorder. No, it ain't gonna hurt us. We got melanin. It might hurt the other folks who don't have melanin. They had a clear picture of his hand. You know what I'm saying? He's looking real deteriorated. So all them lies is probably catching up. It ain't gonna bother. It's gonna bother things that's like you wake up, your goldfish is dead. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta refilling the filter, get hot, and they swimming in hot water. It'll be some shit like that, man. Word up. I'm telling you. I'm not the only one that lost their animal. We just don't know each other. But I'm pretty sure it was at least out of 100. I'm just going to run that number. Out of 100 of little dogs that succumb through either bad eating from the heat or from the heat itself. So out of 100 small dogs, I'm going to yell out, it was over like maybe 60%. That's a lot. 30% survived. And 30% was the little dogs being attacked. And I looked at that John today. It was like 3% of that. That's the 30% of it. Like 3 dogs got attacked by real dogs that was hot. Got nothing to do with the heat. Got them distorted. And them niggas hot the gate. And hungry. So all they could think about is bloodthirsty because they from the wild. You know what I mean? They from the wild. So all they know is what they know unless you tame them. So, and I felt the same thing, man. You know what I mean? It was mad real. It was mad real. So for next year around this time, if it still be like this, they'll have a shirt on and they'll be sitting in an air-conditioned situation. They won't go nowhere except to their wee-wee pad, and that's it until it get real better. And they understand. That's what I'm going to think next, because I never felt this before. This was out of the 5 years, this is the 5th year out of all those hot months and weeks and days we had in it. This was the hottest year. Out of all those years we had, it don't match up to this 2025 heat. I'm a witness to it. Word up. Word up. It was mad real. You know what I'm saying? It was mad real, man. Mad real. All I could think of was, I know what to do next war when it get like this. Yep. I know what to do next war. And plus, I was in the desert. This happened in the desert. This didn't happen in Brooklyn, where the trees grow in Brooklyn. And somebody said, yo, they taking all the trees. I had to take a look at that. I said, yo, you right. I don't really see, I do see a certain area, but that's if you walk in there. But like, if you're in the project, you got some trees. But the projects I'm from, they ain't got no trees. Nope. They got it across the street. At Veteran Square, everybody go crowd up over there. But you can't go inside the gate because they got the flowers and the trees, whatever they got inside there. So that's crazy. And then they got it on the side. You got to go on the sidewalk. So I saw probably there's a tree across the street from the store. And if you walk further down, it'd be trees. So it really ain't no trees. I really just noticed that. Certain blocks got them, but that's homes. But we talking about like projects. You don't see too many trees. You gotta bear that sun for a minute until you come down at night. That's why they come out at night. Put on, you know what I'm saying? It's mad real. Mad real. This HAMP Doom, man. Doom TV, man. Salute to all those that came in attendance. 2 hours and 20 minutes. We got 10:30, 10:40 a.m. New York time. We thank everybody, man. Do-Rag Doom. Thank Recreation Parks, Seth Squad, the mods that came through. We thank the trolls. Come back. Come back next time when I come outside. Might come back outside later on. Who knows? Come back outside. If I like this the way it look, I might come back outside at 1 o'clock 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock. 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. You know that happy days. These are happy days of our life. I appreciate y'all. That made me happy today, man. We did some happy days today, man. Don't worry about that. Moderators, in the near future, let them talk they talk. Man said it the best. Big up to him. Man making money doing. We love the trolls. If it's belligerent, all right. Just give them a little quick timeout. Don't block them, you heard? So let them live. That was good. What I'm gonna do now? I don't know. Saturday morning cartoons probably. Yeah, I was watching the Thundercats. I might watch the Silverhawks. I might go and watch Voltron. So Doom TV, man.